What is going on, YouTube? This is Gavin2122, aka Gavin Randy, and here, since UFC 200, this is where the UFC has been covered, but now the UFC has been sold for $4 billion, and that deal accepted by to be officially announced Monday, which is today. Las Vegas-based CBS affiliate KLAS, the New York Times reported late Sunday night that the new owners of the talent agency, WMEIMG, its owners Silver Lake Capital, KKR, and MSD Capital, the investment firm of Michael Dell, UFC President Dana White has confirmed that the sale interview with ESPN and the Associated Press, WME, co-CEO Ari Emirio, also announced the sale early Monday in an internal company email that included SNTV, a joint venture between AP and IMG. And this is what he said, and I quote, We've been honored to have UFC and a number are honored to have UFC and a number of its talent as clients and couldn't be happier to take our relationship to the next level as the organization's owner and operating partner, Emil said. At $4 billion, it stands the most expensive transaction for an organization in sports history. It's quite the story considering both Lorzen and Frank Ferretta bought the organization in 2000 for $2 million. The price paid for UFC is roughly 7 times earning of the chairman, Lorenzo Ferretta, told CNN that the organization grossed over $600 million in a revenue in 2015. Ferretta, who declined the comment of ESPN, will reportedly step down as part of the deal. White, who owned 9% of UFC, will stay and be given a stake of the new business. Reached Sunday night, the ESPN, White, who admittedly denied the organization was for sale for the past 2 months since the initial ESPN report, said that the sale was bittersweet. He said fans should not be concerned about the change in ownership. Exact opposite, White said. Sport is going to the next level. White and said in his role that the same just doing it would be my best friends and my partners for 20 years. The UFC president should help smooth the transaction in the sport with every violate last year of the rise of Conor McGregor and Ronda Rousey, while the years saw them fall. UFC 200 the weekend served a strong example for the sport's potential for violating. After McGregor was pulled from the card, Daniel Cormier and John Jones was scheduled for the main event, but Jones was tested positive for the banned substance of the anti-doping policy, and Anderson Silva signed out at the last minute. Much of the buzz was attributed by Brock Lesnar, who rented from the WWE. With WME and the IMG in a lead of the investment, it was unclear whether the agency will still represent fighters, and it represents one of the most high-profile talents and former bantamweight champion Ronda Rousey. UFC makes most money from pay-per-view associated with its fights, but the organization also came to a deal with the Fox that expires at the end of 2018, and the deal is expected to be worth at least $200 million a year if UFC continues an upward trajectory. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The UFC has been signed to a new owner, and it has been confirmed that it has been sold for the price of $4 billion. Now, I want you guys to leave down in the comments your thoughts on this. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to bring you all the latest news, rumors, headlines, and updates on the WWE and UFC. I'm going to need you guys to like this video, favorite this video, share this on every social media platform that's humanly possible, and definitely subscribe. Thanks, guys. Love you all.